front of Di Davis today, a defence that includes Wayne Sigielski, who did such a splendid job as deputy goalkeeper when Di was sent off last Saturday. Mel Sutton, right-hand man to Arvin Griffiths, takes on the key central role in midfield, while up front there are two 18-year-olds in Peter Williams and Steve Buxton, both very inexperienced. Dixie McNeil has every incentive to get his name on the score sheet. One goal would put him in the elite company of players who have scored 200 league goals. Sunderland's defence, though, has kept a clean sheet in 9 of their last 14 games. Steve Whitworth is a relative newcomer. He was signed from Leicester in March. They'll play 4 in midfield, but Bob Lee, who started his career as a striker, will be looking for chances to get forward in support of Wilf Rostron and young Alan Brown, who has scored in 3 of the last 6 games. And Mr. Scott, the referee today from Nottingham, gets underway a game which Sunderland really must win if they're to give themselves a realistic chance of having a say in the promotion battle. And his whistle sets in motion the last of 42 games for Sunderland, which they hope will bring them victory and a place in the First Division. For Wrexham, still a long way to go. Theoretically, they could still be relegated, but after this match, they have 5 games still to play. They were victims, one of the worst victims indeed, of the winter hold-up. First free kick of the game given for a foul by Arnott on Dixie McNeil. Dwyer. That was neatly done by Elliott. Bit of work again by Giles, who's very quick onto the ball. Sigielski. Brown, with Rostron supporting him, but Brown going on his own, and the ball came back off Davis, and Sigielski will be pleased to see that one come to nothing. It was his poor pass that let Brown in. Brown had support from Rostron, but went on his own, made the shot, and it just cannoned away to safety off Davis's chest. Roberts. Neil. Ashurst. Chase that. Just Rostron to do it. And Jones has made a mess of it. Rostron. Sigielski coming on him, and the shot from Arnott, saved by Di Davis. But that's the second time that casualness in the Wrexham defence has created problems for Di Davis. Joey Jones the culprit then. He could have played the simple back pass and should have done so. All the trouble stemmed from that. But when Arnott tried the shot, Davis was able to drop on it. Bolton. Turned across again towards McNeil, but Whitworth met it. Dwyer. Back to Giles. It was Doherty, and Siddle will have to scamper. Did well there. That pass sensibly aimed wide, but it meant a long run for Barry Siddle. Sutton. Fox playing it on. A bit of pace there from Buxton. Giles it was. Now Whitworth. And just a touch by Ashurst was enough. Good battling here by Dwyer. Sutton. Giles. Busy little player he is. Fox. Doherty for Sunderland. Jones needed that one. Had Brown behind him. Sigielski now safely across to Roberts. We've got a minute to go to half-time. Sutton. Jones. Buckley for Sunderland. Rostron outside him. Sigielski. Straight to Arnott. Bolton. Rostron. Arnott. Brown. Lee's header. Away by Dwyer. Chased out by Giles. And the half-time whistle goes with the score 0-0. And to be absolutely honest, Sunderland have only looked like scoring when Wrexham have been making mistakes at the back. Joey Jones played one square that was dangerous, and Sigielski also a not very good ball that let in Arnott, but both chances squandered by Sunderland. A 0-0 scoreline at half-time is a pretty fair reflection of the first half. Join us again in a few moments. Welcome back to the racecourse ground, where a blank score sheet means that we are certainly in for a very tense second half. Sunderland with so much at stake here. This is the 6th time since the war that they've had crucial issues at stake in their last match of the season, and on the 5 previous occasions they've always been disappointed. Bolton, scorer of the only goal when the teams met at Roker Park back in March. Rostron policed by Sigielski, and then foul. Sigielski fell on him and held Rostron's leg as Rostron tried to get up. Arnott's free kick. Fox. All the way by Elliott, and Elliott made a good tackle. He's very quick over the ground, and he timed the tackle the first opportunity. Come on, says the referee, get on with it. Sutton. Brown got a toe in. Joey Jones to McNeil. Fox, too close to the goalkeeper, and now it's Wrexham's turn to learn to cope with the wind that drifts the ball in towards goal. Whitworth, Fox, Giles, Fox, Sutton. It's interesting. Good jump by Elliott though. He's very good in the air. Buxton playing it back. Giles. Giles again, Buxton again rather. He's gone round his man well here. Whitworth has to put it out for the corner. That's Steve Buxton. The corner is not given, it's a free kick that's been given. Arnott will have to move back from where he is, number 7. Siddall meanwhile organising what he wants. I think probably a 2-man wall. Oh, now they've gone back to take a corner. Oh, I don't offer any explanations for that, because I thought it was a corner in the first place. Giles. That's a good one, but Siddall has got it. No, he's lost it, and it's turned in, and the goal is given to Joey Jones. was swung in there, and Barry Siddall looked as though he'd got it, but somehow or other it slipped out of his hands, and in the scramble, Joey Jones got the final touch. That's his second goal since he came back to the racecourse ground. So now Sunderland are haunted again by the spectre which so often seems to come and trouble them when they need to be at their best. The game, of course, with suddenly more urgency. But it's not an unfair reflection of the way play has gone so far, because Sunderland, for all their efforts, have lacked penetration, and Wrexham have played some very cool and controlled football. The longer the game has gone on, the more the tension and nerves have shown, and the more Sunderland have been tempted to kick it and rush after it. Now Lee. Sunderland haven't been beaten away from home since they lost at Preston in November. 6 wins and 6 draws on the road since then, but they'll have to go some here now. Quarter of an hour gone in this second half, and 1-0 to Wrexham. A mass of Sunderland fans in good voice. Can they pick up their team? Williams to Fox, and Fox goes sprawling, and the referee gives the kick. Fox himself is going to take it. Buxton has made a run. Oh, goes back again. Joey Jones has made a run, taken that position on the penalty spot. Lee got the header in. Thought there was an offside flag which came to Sunderland's rescue anyway. Referee wanting to take it again because Sunderland are going to make their substitution. They're taking off Bob Lee and bringing on Wayne Entwistle, who was transferred from Bury to Sunderland 18 months ago for £30,000. Scorer of 12 goals this season, including a hat-trick. Was fouled there by Jones. Big and a bit ungainly Wayne Entwistle. Always a problem for defenders to know how to handle him. Didn't get the pass he wanted there, but the foul given against Ashurst on, I think, Sikorski. Sutton having a word with Ashurst as he goes back upfield, and he's now being called back to Mr. Scott to have his name taken. Yellow card for Jackie Ashurst. Dwyer, a nice neat turn. Ball out. Whitworth to Arnold. McNeil. Fox. Sutton to his right. Sikorski coming as well. Fox tries the shot. He'd seen Siddall off his line, but the shot was rising, the wind helping it. I don't think it was ever looking likely to dip and get in under the crossbar. There's no lack of commitment and endeavour from Sunderland, but somehow you feel that the craft isn't really there. They're not opening Wrexham up with the kind of efficiency and invention that you would look for a side with aspirations to First Division status. Fox, Jones and Fox again. Under pressure from Williams. Quarter of an hour to go now. Elliott, Whitworth, Roberts, Dwyer, who's had a very good game down that left side for Wrexham, now finding Giles, who's also been very busy and active. Played in nicely for Buxton and on again for Giles, and the touch by Siddall was enough, but that was a good move, and it's the sort of constructive football that we haven't really been seeing from Sunderland. Wrexham built that well through Dwyer and Giles and Buxton. Siddall needing to be at his best to save. Giles back in again. Bolton. Williams for Sutton and on for Giles. Dixie McNeil on a diagonal run into a good position, but Elliott was firm and resolute in the header and anyway was fouled. Former striker Sean Elliott converted into a defender who can also play in midfield. There he goes. Roberts. Second thoughts about that. Turning it back out there to Arnott. Free kick is given. Obstruction. Well, I don't suppose Arnott will be too displeased about that. Makes the angle a bit more interesting for him. And the goal has gone in from Rostrum. What a last 10 minutes that sets up. The referee opened the angle for Rostrum's for Arnott's free kick, and when he drove it in, Rostrum, not the tallest of players, got the header. 10 minutes to go. Wilf Rostrum's 11th goal of the season. Now for McNeil. Siddall. Side given. 8 minutes to go. The whole season's work boiling down to the last 8 minutes for Sunderland. Their future, of course, turning not only on what happens here but elsewhere, but they must make sure that they give themselves a chance And to do that, they really need to win. Giles kept that in. Oh, and he's made a good break here. In the middle, Buxton and McNeil. McNeil! Barry Siddall, a marvellous save to deny Dixie McNeil his 200th league goal. It was a lovely cross. McNeil met it with the kind of header that has brought him a lot of his previous 199, but he hasn't always had to face goalkeeping of the quality that Siddall produced there. Well, that would have been curtains. Siddall will have to be in action again. This time he saves well. Rostrom. Header down. Brown. He's got it. It's carnival time at the racecourse ground. In 60 seconds, Siddall at one end and Brown at the other have turned the game. Siddall, a brilliant save, then a catch from the corner. From there it was just Rostrom, Entwistle and Brown the final touch. 2-1, 6 minutes to go. For you. You couldn't see any way that Sunderland were going to get one goal out of this game, let alone two, but they found them from somewhere, and now they've got to keep the door shut at the back. But they are in fine voice now. 200 miles they've come, and they waited a long time for something to cheer about, and they may still have a few palpitations, but Whitworth relieves the pressure. Bolton. Bolton again. Will do now just to keep it down at that end. They must also, I suppose, be conscious of goal difference. They've been caught offside here. Rostrom. Rostrom again, 3 minutes left. Buckley. There by Elliott, but he's lost it now to Sutton. Fox run all the way by Doherty. Missed his kick at the end, but he'd done what he most needed to do, and he gets another chance to get it away. Now Rostrom, just whistled away Matt, and Whistle comes to collect. Arnott for Entwistle, cut out by Roberts, who is hobbling on one leg. 2 minutes to go. Arnott to Brown. get it. It's now nerve and atmosphere, this. The skills and graces of football take second place now to character. That's offside. Hit the bar, but it wouldn't have counted. We're in the last minute. Sunderland fans want most of all now to hear that final whistle. Giles. Buxton in the middle calling for him. Dwyer. Whitworth into the stand, that'll do. These will be long seconds for Sunderland and their fans. Sutton. Can Wrexham get it in the middle? Dwyer tries a second time. We go into time added on now. McNeil, Buxton, and Siddle saves again. The countdown is off. The referee has checked with his linesman. Sunderland have come back from the dead to give themselves this promotion chance they fought so hard for. 13 games in a row away from home without defeat. 2 points here to give them a record of 26 points away from home. Club record, that is. Equalling their best ever. But the final whistle has not come to relieve them yet. Joey Jones, the scorer, the goal that pinned them back, up in the penalty area again. And the atmosphere and tension now almost unbearable. And there is the whistle. Sunderland have won. Barry Siddle's save, followed 60 seconds later by Alan Brown's goal, give them victory by 2 goals to 1, and heading for home and the northeast. The Sunderland fans will know that their team have done everything that could have been asked of them. They have come to the racecourse ground where not many teams win, gone a goal behind, and then snatched a memorable, magnificent victory. After all that, here's the Sunderland manager, Billy Elliott. You must have died a few deaths in that last quarter of an hour.
I did. I died the death when Wrexham scored the first goal, of course. But I knew the character of our players, that they would set about the task, and they did. They responded, and we got 2 goals, and 2 damn good goals.
What about the Wrexham goal?
Well, it was left wing corner, it was in swinger, and I got to the ball. I judged it perfectly, really, and I just mishandled it, and unfortunately it went over the line. But actually, I thought I'd had it. Unfortunately, just I dropped it, and it was 1-0. And that time I thought, here we go again, sort of third time unlucky. Again.
You really thought you would lose the game then?
Up till then, we hadn't really played, and I thought one mistake either end would seal the match. But unfortunately for me, at the time, I thought the mistake would have lost us promotion.
Then tell us about the save that you made just before you scored your winning goal.
Yeah, that was across from the left, and Dixie McNeil got the wrong side for our point of view of Joe Bolton, and really he headed it too clean, and managed to turn it over the top.
Header as hard as many a shot.
Yes, but if he'd have misheaded it, he'd have scored.
Well, here's Mick Doherty, the Sunderland skipper. How typical of your performances this season was that today?
I think possibly, Joe, we didn't deserve to win today, but I mean the result was more important than the performance, and I think we've achieved 26 points away from home this season, so I would say it was a typical smash and grab result for us today. But like I say, the result was more important than the way we played.
But then after the victory, the letdown when you got to the dressing room?
Yeah, obviously, we felt that if we could get a result here today, by that I mean winning, we felt we stood a more than equal chance of one of the other top 3 clubs dropping a point away from home. Unfortunately, this has proved wrong because they've all gone away and won. And it's proved typical all season. Everybody seems to keep on winning, and when somebody's lost, everybody else seems to lose. And It's a big letdown to us, obviously, so we've got to wait till next Friday now and see what Palace do against Burnley.